It's a company called Arch Aviation, and they landed a $1 billion purchase order from United Airlines, and they just announced that they will be merging and going public via a Spac called ACIC. So this company, Archer Aviation, isn't just an idea. They actually have a large purchase order of $1 billion from United Airlines, which is one of the major airlines in the United States. While they haven't yet manufactured their vehicles yet, it is a really good sign that they have such a large purchase order, $1 billion from United Airlines. It's not just a small company. Obviously, United Airlines, it believes in them, thinks they can develop what they're saying they can develop. So exactly what Archer Aviation is they're an electric aircraft startup targeting the urban air mobility market. They're very similar to the another SPAC that we've spoken about on my channel called EXPC is the stock ticker symbol, and the company is called Blade. It's also similar to a stock called eHang, which is up over 1,000% in the last 3 months. It was at about $12 a share. Now it's over $105 a share. And this company, Archer Aviation, is tackling that same exact market. So what they're working on is electric vertical takeoff and landing aircrafts. So this is what Elon Musk has talked a lot about in the past. He says this is going to be the future. And right now, the vehicles they have currently designed are for short distances. They're not going to replace, let's say, United Airlines regular aircrafts that take you from Florida to New York or New York to Texas. It's not going to replace those, but these vehicles are designed to travel up to 60 miles on a single charge at speeds of 150 miles per hour. And they plan to unveil a full-scale model, one that has longer range and more developed later this year, and is aiming to begin volume manufacturing, help fulfill this order for United Airlines, and help really scale up production in 2023. And according to the CEO of United Airlines, he said, by working with Archer, United is showing the aviation industry that now is the time to embrace cleaner, more efficient modes of transportation. He said, with the right technology, we can curb the impact aircrafts have on the planet, but we have to identify the next generation of companies who will make this a reality early and find ways to help them get off the ground. So obviously, United Airlines really believes in this company. And they explain how Archer's electric vertical and takeoff aircraft could reduce CO2 emissions by up to 50% per passenger on a trip between Hollywood and Los Angeles International Airport. So basically what this company pictures is that in the future, the urban air mobility market is going to be a massive market. Morgan Stanley thinks this could be an $80 billion market in the future. And essentially what they're trying to tackle is short distances that typically maybe someone might take an Uber for. Now they might take an electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. So I have to wait and see how that plays off. But this is a very big deal because they have $1 billion purchase order from United Airlines. And United also has the option to buy an additional $500 million of aircrafts if they like how it goes and if they're able to deliver a quality aircraft, if Archer is going to be able to do that. In addition to this, they think that the electric vertical and takeoff and landing vehicles will be a $1.5 trillion industry over the next 20 to 30 years. So long term, they see this being a massive industry, and you could be getting on the ground floor with this stock. We'll have to wait and see how this plays off. It still is very early on. Again, like many SPACs, it's very early on. But the one thing that really separates this company from the others in the industry, from eHang, from Blade, is that this company has a major purchase order from one of the largest airline companies in the U.S., which is United Airlines. All these others don't have that sort of deal, and that's actually one of the reasons why I invested in them personally and why I really like them. And finally, the last thing is Cathie Wood and ARK Invest have been consistently investing in EXPC, which is merging with Blade. And I think this company, since they just announced it, I think that this is going to be a target that we're going to see them putting more money into as well. They haven't announced ARK Invest that they're putting money or buying this stock yet, but I think they will. And once people see that they're buying it, I think it's going to go up even more. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.